Good morning, good morning, good morning. Welcome back, everyone. We are going to do a new type of video today, a Sunday recap video. Everyone's probably waiting for the weekly candle close and the weekly candle open, but what I'm going to do is show you what I'm doing moving forward. Full disclosure, I own absolutely zero Bitcoin and I own zero Ethereum. So those are the two coins I'm going to quickly talk about that I have absolutely no exposure to. So I am not talking my book. We've been waiting for Bitcoin to get above this $44,500 level all last week. Until that is open and closed above, we are not even looking at 48 or 50K or any of those other magical numbers up there. What we're looking to do is see if it can just stay above 42,000 this week. And if we can close this week above 42,000, then next week I'm looking for us to take out the top. Okay, for sure then. This is the weekly view right here. This week, I want to see us open and continue into that 44,500 and higher. Okay, that's what we want to see. The second we get that daily close above 44.5, we can be considering 45,500 next, and then we can look at 48, 49, whatnot. Here are the drawings from the old videos, and we are basically doing the exact same thing, just consolidating in this little range, in this triangle, until we break above this $44,500 level. We don't have the test of this resistance above here at 47 whatever, and until we break underneath what level is this now? This white squiggly line that already occurred. You already know that we fell out of here. We don't need this. Don't need this. Well, this is where we possibly going to find some resistance. We're going to delete this. This is where we found our resistance. I'll leave all that, I guess. So right here, if we lose 42,500 with a daily open and close, so if we have a daily close underneath 42,500, then I'll be assuming that we're going to go test into 40K one more time. And that should be like the last $40,000 test. It'll be a higher low, and then we could look for continuation back to the upside. So if this plays out, that's a possibility. This guy right here. I'm gonna thin it down so it doesn't look so intrusive. Even this guy. And then we can follow up on this video, these drawings in the Monday, Tuesday, whenever the next time we take a look at Bitcoin. Okay, so we're out of here. Let's go to ETH. Once again, that is looking like a full flag. Let me go back. On Bitcoin, this is a bullish consolidation on support. So as long as you're above 42.5, that's bullish. You're making a triangle right here, a little bullish triangle. And usually you get a one-to-one extension like this extension right out of it. And it's probably going to come to like 45, 46,000. So this little triangle that we're in is almost done. And this is a shitty way to do it. I apologize. I probably was rushing that day. This is the bullish consolidation. As soon as it is losing this level, that's your risk to the downside. Here's your little bullish consolidation there. And the other thing is, you guys are probably not paying attention to, is the EMAs. I mean the fibs. Just sticking those up right now. This is right where we're at. So this is where the support is, this 42,600, 42,500. So that makes more sense as to why you're playing around over here. If you get under this blue line with a close, then this orange path will play out. Staying above this blue line with opening closes sideways is very, very good. You're resetting all your oscillators. You're letting open interest climb. Anyone who's thinking we're going to go downside is going to try to short, and then there will be the fuel when we do test into the middle of the range and then to the top of the range. Right now, we're on the bottom of the range of the price action. Here's the midline. Here's the top. We're going sideways. That's how I see it. Until we break under this blue line, we're not testing this previous order block below us right here between 40,500 to 38.6. All right. All right. We're done with that. Make this as quick as possible. 5 minutes on Bitcoin. That was all. So here's ETH on a daily. Let me turn off all the drawings so we don't have any biases. Okay, so here it is. Same thing as the other assets. We are consolidating sideways. Good thing is that the red EMA is actually climbing above the green EMA, giving you the likelihood of possible upside after some sideways here. This little mini head and shoulders that people are seeing, looking for a sweep to the downside around 2200 is possible. But if this little head and shoulders doesn't play out and we can stay above this 2200 level, the next thing would be just a quick move straight up to like 2450 to 25, and that will trap all the people who are shorting here, and then you'll basically do a little consolidation to like 24 back, and then break back out above the highs. That's kind of like how I see this price action right now. You're seeing this play out right here. This is the Quasimodo rejection. Meaning like the sellers were stronger than the buyers. You couldn't even make equal shoulder. You made a higher low. I'm deleting all this bullshit. We can just move this grab to the side over here. So if this thing breaks down from this level right here, this level right here, 2200, sorry, 2200, you should be assuming that this path will play out. So this is the line in the sand right here. And then underneath here, you're going to see price action like this play out. You're going to flirt with the 200, blah, blah, blah. But as of right now, I can tell you just from my EMAs and MAs, everything is looking healthy for upside continuation. I know the EMAs are expanded really, they're fanned out. So testing into the support is very, very likely to get all the EMAs on top of each other, going sideways around like 2,200 and 2,300. That's fine. Like between here, if we just go sideways, the EMAs will converge, and then you'll get that next leg up at like over here somewhere in like April. Okay, so just be aware that right now it's not bearish. This is pretty good. This is doing the same thing as Bitcoin with this little triangle consolidation. It's only when the triangle breaks that you have concern for a lower liquidity grab, and our lower liquidity grab is going right into this white box area. So underneath the white box is the risk to the downside. This white box is a perfectly good area for me to add on to for the continuation breakup. What you want to do is you just want to see this actually break out. And then if you get rejected over here, that's one thing. But once claiming here, you can consolidate and then take out the liquidity back to 2,800. 2,800 is the ultimate goal. But 2,500 is going to give us a little bit of a resistance if we get back into that level too. But it's very likely, in my opinion. I don't have the RSI on here, but what you can see on the volume, you are slowing down the volume as you came to the down. You're doing this little bit of grind. So a little bit of buying, since all the sellers are slowing down, even the buyers are kind of like non-existent. But if the buyers step up here and Bitcoin gets a little bit of love today into Monday opening or like the Sunday candle opening, you'll get some upside continuation to test the resistance. And then if we fail to break above here at 2,500 into Monday, then you'll see the sweep down like after New York open, in my opinion. That's what I'm assuming. If Sunday candle closes like this and we just open straight down, then I'll be looking for us down here. And then in Monday, I'll be looking for a dead cat bounce into New York open. So I'll look for the lows to be put in before New York opens, and then I'll like basically scalp along for that. That's why I have no open positions in Bitcoin and ETH. I'm using USDT and leverage to be scalping them. I don't want any spot in this right now. I will be rotating all my profits from my other altcoins into Bitcoin and ETH profits instead of USDT. Because in the bull run, I don't want to have USDT. I want spot. So all the coins that I make in spot will gain as the markets go up. And in the bear market, I want USDT positions. So I'm not holding spot as markets are going down. Right now, for the next year or two, like into 2024, 2025, I think we're going to be going up. So I'm not looking to take risky leverage positions with USDT. I'm just buying spot, holding it, putting it into staking vehicles in those certain chains, and I'm just getting the passive income like 15%, 20%, some are like 50%, some are 100% APY. You can't beat that shit in any other freaking bank. You can go and try to trade the S&P all you want. If you would have just left your money in the S&P last year, you would have been up 20% plus. So are you making 20% plus in your trading in a year? If not, then you might as well just go back into the stock market, park your money in an index fund, and be chill. Okay. Otherwise, go get some staking coins and get some passive incomes. Go get some treasury notes at like 4 or 5%. Whatever it takes for you to not be at a negative. Like if you're making zero money or negative money on your money that's parked, then obviously you're not doing something right. All right, we're done with those lectures. Now I'm gonna go over my portfolio that I have that we've been making the videos on. So first one I'm gonna go over is Atom. We're already pushing on this video 10 minutes. And we're going to go to MEXC because that's where I do all my trading. The affiliate link to MEXC is in the description of this video below, alongside all the other affiliate uses and links that I use that helps the channel grow. So thank you for using them. I really appreciate it. Here's Adam on a daily coming into a very, very deep grind test of the last previous support. And we're under the 200 EMA and the crosses are occurring under a little bit more of a grind over here. If we could go sideways, I would love it. If we dip down into 850 and so, I wouldn't be surprised. If you saw the Atom video, here are the drawings from that video. And this 918 was a level of support that I was trying to hold around. If we come down to 70 to $8, I will be buying into that order block as well. Okay, so that makes sense why that's like that. Atom has been grinding for a very long time. Let me quickly see on a higher time frame. So yeah, even on a higher time frame, grinding into this 770 is very, very possible. Unfortunately, I will just be patient and be looking to add on to this level and this level, $5 if it gets to it. So many people are jumping into this bandwagon because of staking and making passive income. I don't understand why we would be falling to the downside if people are holding. Yeah, so the thesis on this is that as people are holding this coin for staking, you would assume sideways continuation and upwards because of the fact that there's only so many Atom out there that people can buy and stake. The selling off in this low, basically original ICO area is not the healthiest thing you want to see. But I mean, if this is the true bottom, this is the low of the low. And then when we are at $16 to $20, we will be laughing because that'll be basically 1x. We'll be making 100% gain before we take profit on this. So I'm gonna be grinding into this. I am gonna be DCAing into this. There's nothing else I can say other than it's the ugliest, one of the ugliest charts that we have to look at today. And the other one will be NLS, another one of my coins that I have accumulated. And I am actually deciding to probably rotate a little bit out of this one because this one looks like it could go a little bit deeper. But yes, this is also one of the coins that we were trading. We were looking for it to go sideways, and if it went to the downside, we were ready. Here is the chart with the drawing. We came and tapped into the level that we've been tapping into, and I was trying to buy this level. I was not there at this wick, but I was over here. So for me, it's also like, oh wait, no, I wasn't over here. I bought like over here. Oh yeah, I bought like way over here somewhere. So even I'm in a drawdown. Hold up. I bought over here somewhere. So even I'm in like a 25% drawdown. And this was one of my top 3 allocations. So that's why I was like, okay, I have to decide if I want to do I want to DCA into it? Do I want to cut my losses and rotate it into another coin? I'm actually looking to add into this. I just sent over some funds, so it's gonna take 3 to 5 days for that shit to get there, which is so annoying. But I am gonna be looking for this rounding effect to play out. And that's why I was DCAing into this. Now it makes sense. And then what was happening was I was showing you that this rolling hills was playing out, and then like over here, I was ready that hey, if this comes and sweeps down all the way into this order block over here between $4, 4 cents and 4.50, I will still accumulate it. So now that I see this chart, and that's kind of why I did this on a Sunday. Now that I see what my plan was supposed to be, I am gonna try to stick through with that. This also was showing you that hey, look, there's a triangle consolidation happening on even a higher time frame. So if everything is good, this rounding bottom will play out around 5.5 cents, and you will see that triangle actually break out at 75%. When it's at 75% consolidation, which is basically now, I'm hoping for it to break out to the upside and tag out all the other liquidity above. Maybe a weekly. There you go. Maybe it looks a little bit cleaner on a weekly because that daily looked ugly. Yeah. So basically, we're doing a huge consolidation on a weekly time frame, and that makes sense because it's one of those staking coins. And someone in the history of this coin, this was the largest sell this week. If you go back to daily, I bet you it was yesterday. More than likely, people on leverage got liquidated as well. Yeah, that's a lot of selling. Oh, geez. You can see that I have free trading view. I am not paying for trading view. Yeah, so this grind, if it can't get above 6,400, I'll have to decide in the next like 3 4 days. But right now, it looks like buyers are buying the dip. Will they be able to break us above 6,400? If this is where the seller starts selling again and we come back down lower, I'll try to see if I find any divergences on a daily time frame. I'll come back to NLS, but that's one of my worst positions right now. So I just wanted to be upfront. I showed you Atom. Here is the next one, Solana. Solana actually did one of the best moves for us, other than Tau, which I showed you guys in the last video. BitSensor, I'm fully out of that position. It was 100% gain. This is Solana. We bought it over here, like around $83. Yeah, we bought it on this dip. We got really, 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 really perfect timing on that one. Uh, we got it on a dump. When Bitcoin was dumping, ETH was dumping, I picked it up around here, right on this doji. Okay, like 83.50 ish, something like that. I got it, and I've held it and I staked it, and I didn't sell any of it because I was looking for this to come into this level anyway. Basically, it's playing that out right now. So I'm gonna show you what I'm looking for now. Okay, so this is where I expected it to break out of. It confirmed that yeah, we're gonna go up. Once I bought it here, the doji got bullish engulfed. And then when we retested the doji, we did not break the doji. That's why I was looking for the uptrend to come. So it took about 3 days, but I staked the coin anyway. And Solana is one of those coins that you can unstake at any point you want. You don't have to hold that stake. So now what I'm looking for is if Solana is gonna basically maintain its bullishness and keep outside of the channel, and hold for the continuation tap into that resistance over here. Over here, you might get a little bit of a pull down, a little consolidation, another triangle, and then a breakout. Okay, so you might get another triangle at this level before you break out to the next level. That's how I am going to be playing Solana. And Solana has a lot of people trying to jump in the bandwagon because of staking and all that. So this is how I would like to play it out. Now, is that going to play out like that? I am not 100% sure. But what I would like to see is it not lose $95 on the daily close and get above 98. Every day that we can stay above $98 with the daily close, it gives us more and more likelihood that we're going to go test into 115 and then probably higher. And I don't know why I don't have any fibs on this. Let me put 6 fibs. Go to a weekly real quick. Yes, we have no fibs on this. Why? Give me 1 second. We had fibs, but they were hidden. That was the issue. So here are the fibs, and what we are looking for is holding above this level right here. This 95, 50, 96 is a big importance. You can see the volume came to nothingness, and now we're starting for buyers to come on up. If the buyers can continue this week, we should be looking for a close as close to 105 as possible, and then next week looking for that 115, 120, and so on. And this uptrend, I mean, you can see it looks healthy. Yeah, we got a little bit of resistance here, but if this thing wants to get going again, it can, because more than likely, a lot of people are buying and they're staking this coin for those airdrops. So the limited supply should make this continue up. This is exactly why I bought Atom. This is exactly why I bought Nolus. This is exactly why I bought Tau. Tau had more less than a 21 million supply, so I mean that's even more scarce for people like who have the tokenomic mentality like Bitcoin. Let me quickly show you Tau. So we're done with Solana anyway. I'm looking for it to continue up. Oh, okay. Well, for some reason we can't get that one. And now we have pyth, pyth. I just made this video recently. I made Tau in yesterday's video or the day before yesterday, so you can go look at Tau there. This video is already 21 minutes. So I'm gonna make this as quick as possible, guys. Here is Pit. I made this video like I don't know, around 40 cents or something like that. And we had this blow up right after that. A lot of people are also staking this coin for airdrops. Oh, this is where we made a video. I was like, hey, the possibility of this can break down. I don't care. I'm going to buy it anyway. And then what we got was some crazy buy up immediately. And this is one of those staking coins. So just like how Solana went like blah, 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 I highly expect that happening on this. The minimum requirement for the staking on this was 1,000 coins. So you gotta have 1,000 coins of this staked to get the airdrop. I don't know what the supply is on this. It doesn't say. If you look up the tokenomics on this coin and just take the supply and imagine everyone holding 1,000 each, minimal for this airdrop, and there's people with like 10 wallets, 100 wallets, etc. You can just imagine the possibility. So yeah, the bull flag on this that I was saying, I had a little triangle here. It actually played out. You should be looking for the liquidity over here to give us resistance, probably all the way into 55 to 57 cents. That's basically taking out the high here, which is what I'm looking for on Solana and all those other coins. Atom as well. I don't know why Atom is so wonky, but I mean, I'm not gonna like step off of it. I'll buy more as the TA is sound, the logic is right, the coin is legit. The way that it's doing it, it's pushing out people with less conviction in the project, and people who are just shitty traders are selling the bottom because they're scared. That's the kind of opportunity I look for, because the reward on those are going to be like way larger than everyone like trying to buy here and looking for the trade here, because the real buy was down here, and that's how Atom is right now. It's in this stage, and then I want to get it at this stage and just ride it while getting dividends. So, I mean, I bought this over here. I'm obviously riding it up as I get my interest. And when I get the airdrop, it will obviously ROI at least 10-20% of my original investment just from that airdrop. But more than likely, I'm not going to sell that airdrop. I'm going to stake it. Um, that's just, I don't know, that's just probably the best thing to do. If you don't need the money, like stake a good chunk of it. So that way you can get the next airdrop. And yeah, there's nothing really to say on this coin. It's in an uptrend around 55 cents. We'll look for some resistance. If it can't get above 55 cents, you can watch it come back to 48. And between 48 and 55 cents, it has to decide higher or lower. If we lose this 48 cents, I'm looking for it to find support around 42, 43, and I'll be picking it up if it comes to this level. I'll just say that right now. I'll add more. So, and I'm pretty sure that's everyone's mentality. So just be aware of that, okay? What is the next coin? Osmo. And then I'm gonna stop it at this one. I have a few more coins, like Hawawa. You guys just saw the video on that, the meme coin, HAU. And then I have one more coin I'm gonna do, but I'll make a separate video because it's the first time I'm introducing that coin. So I'll make a separate video for that. Here's osmosis. I'm not supposed to osmo. Right there. What did I do? Okay, osmosis. We made a video on this recently as well. Guess I have to use this one. And this is osmosis on a daily. I'm not gonna have any fibs on this. That was here's the weekly. Give me a second. And here is Osmo with the fibs. And now it makes sense why we're finding some resistance over here. I would like to see it hold above $1.38 so that way I could look for a continuation back above $1.81 and higher into 285. It already did its poke into that area once. So now I'm going to hold it to it and I want to see it again. I'm going to be assuming it's going to play out like this. And I want to see it break out like that. If we get into this level over here, I will be picking it up as a buying opportunity. Just for this breakout to come later. So either way, I am bullish on this. It's another staking coin. It's a liquidity swap for Cosmos Network. If this comes into $1.10, $1, I will be longing it. I'll be buying it and I'll be staking it and I'll be looking to take my profit around 285 or higher. Um, I don't know what the heck this is saying. What the F? Was that $12? Yeah, wow. I rest in peace, whoever the hell bought over here. Rest your poor soul in peace. Yowza. Okay, let's go to the daily. You guys saw on the weekly what's going on. Sorry for the fumbling. Here's the daily. Okay, so that's nice and clean. Yeah, so basically we are just grinding it out. I would not be surprised you coming in testing into $1.50, but if you come into the $1.38, it's a buying opportunity, guys. You can have a stop loss like underneath $1.25 if you're using leverage. But even if it comes to $1.25, I would be picking it up in this bull flag fashion. Like I'm gonna be looking at it like this. Kind of like that. So I'll wait for this. I mean, I already own this, by the way, full disclosure. But if this comes down to here on the middle of this channel and just grinds out like this, I wouldn't be surprised. And then the breakout. Okay? If you lose this and it comes down to the lower level, you know it's going to be like finding resistance and grinding like this. You know, 3 legs down kind of situation. Take all the liquidity from all the over leveraged traders and then reverse it back up. So that's a possibility. Let's go to the downside. You got your upside holding support and continuing it out of there. Basically just consolidating in a triangle fashion. That's basically all I can say. Right? This is a cross that's occurring right now. It's kind of like 50-50. But if you close this candle underneath this level today at 160, the likelihood of you going to test into 148 and around 138 is highly, highly possible into the new weekly candle. And the weekly on this is looking like it wants to go to the downside. I mean, it's not that strong, but it wants to go to the downside due to the wick. Not this big ass wick. Even though it's a wick, it's very, very low volume. So you see, that's a strong rejection. So probably you're gonna come test into this $1.50 area. It's only when you close the weekly candle underneath $1.50 that I give the warning of $1.38. Okay, and then from there we can look for $1.10 if we lose $1.38 on a daily close. So level by level by level. Okay, right now, am I rushing to buy? Hell freaking! I'm already in this, so let's go. If this comes into 110 to 130, I'll be very, very comfortable adding on. I don't care if it goes even lower to like 75 cents. I'll still be very comfortable adding on around $1.30 to $1.10 just because any lower is going to be like a temporary situation because I think people will buy this up for long-term staking. And the fact that you're in this area, this is basically confirming, in my opinion, that this is a bullish retest of support, which is 138. You already got that wick last week. This week, and then you had continuation up this week. This week, you're just coming and testing that doji. If you just can't, if you can close and not bearish engulf that doji, even better. But if you just bearish engulf and you're like basically flat bottom over here, the next weekly can open and then bullish engulf completely straight up. Okay, so that is what I'm looking for on Osmo. And that's basically all I have for you guys today. If you guys have any questions or concerns, leave it in the comment section below. If you have another asset you want me to cover, let me know in the comment section of the YouTube video, and I'll make it in the next video. And if you haven't already, please leave a like, subscribe, press the bell button for notifications so this gets out to other people and helps me grow. And if you are interested in trading with me live or have any other questions you want answered right away, feel free to join me on the Discord server. The link to the server is in the description of this video below, alongside all the other affiliate services and links to like MEXC that I use.